Hey everybody, it's Julie from Mystical Moonchild. How are you today? I hope you're happy and well. And we're doing today's angel messages. Okay, hope you didn't hear all of that. Okay, we have them all come out. Interesting. Okay, truth and integrity. Here it comes out again. Interesting when this comes out, isn't it? You know, like standing your ground. You know what's happened to you. You can forgive, you don't have to forget. Because you don't want to carry somebody else's BS shit. BS shit. Yeah, that one, I'll just leave this as is because I was trying to refine that and like out it comes out of my mouth, like, got to, tone that down a little bit. Sometimes it just does what it does. You know, you don't need to carry somebody else's stuff, but you can hold your head high because you see it for what it is now, okay? And who they are or what the situation involved, and yeah, had nothing to do with you in the first place. It was somebody else's stuff, but you know, you were like the one they could throw things at maybe, so you stand your ground. Remember, it all comes back down to boundaries, being true to yourself, because you don't have to prove anything to anybody else. You know, nobody needs to know. You don't have to keep telling people the correct story like you've done something wrong, because you haven't. So just be true to yourself and just let it go. See it for what it is. And just be pleasant, but go, yeah, I'm also shielded. Like, don't you come near me. Okay? So it's sort of like that. Truth and integrity. Setting those boundaries and just, yeah. And with that, you got friendships, which is really interesting coming with this, because I feel like the message here, like I'm getting two. Maybe standing your boundaries and this truth and integrity. Maybe you were keeping people on side because they knew what you were going through. But you really didn't have to, but you wanted someone to verify, you know, that you were correct. Well, now you can let that go, because you don't have to prove to anybody but yourself. Trust your truth, walk in your own truth. Or maybe this is, you know, this is allowing you to see who your true friends are too. Okay? So when you cut off what is no longer serving you, you bring forward your soul tribe. Okay? Sometimes it could be people you haven't seen for a while, and they could be coming back, and that's fine. That's awesome, because you know, you just sort of went your own ways. But you just, at this moment, you're really seeing through everything. And what just doesn't resonate, you just let go. Okay? But a small circle of friends, you know, that's all you need. Ones you can trust, ones that you can grow with, ones that you can talk about everything to, you know, like ones that get you. You don't need everybody. And then we've got this enchantment card, which is really interesting, because I pulled that out for somebody the other day and I went, I haven't seen this one for a while. And that's like, you know, our universe is so magical. There is so much beauty. We have so many realms we can tap into. You know, why would you want to be in, you know, the world where it's demanding, energetically robbing you, making you unhappy? You know, like, why would you stay in something like that when you're not progressing and not getting anywhere? Believe in the magic. See things happening that you want to happen in your life, and you know, be enchanted by what's coming forward, because it's your destiny and you're the writer. You know, how many times do we say you're the writer, you're the creator? What comes out of your mouth is what you're projecting out and it's what you're getting back. Okay? So there's a whole lot of wonder out there. And it is magical and it is there for you to tap into. Yes, we have to deal with people, but you know, we've got so much more too. Okay? So do what makes you happy. You know, this is what you've got to really remember. Like, even though you've got that job and you're drained afterwards, you still always need to do something for you, whether it's get extra sleep or a really nutritious meal, or, you know, go out and do something like go for that walk to just get rid of that stress, or jump on the Pilates machine, or, you know, to go to a dance class, whatever it is, so you can just let it go. Okay, whatever you've picked up and you just is pulling you off balance, just shake that away. Come back to core. Yes, Groundhog Day, start all over again. But that's okay, because at least you've done something for yourself and you'll feel better for doing that for yourself. Okay? You'll feel better mentally, maybe emotionally, physically, because if you sat down all day, you've just shook all that away too. Okay, so even though you might be exhausted, it's going to raise that heart rate. It's going to get the blood pumping. You're going to be oxygenated. You're going to shake whatever you picked up during the day out of that system of yours. And then you can go to sleep peaceful, knowing it's complete. Ready to start again, because it's always about starting again. But if you put you in the equation, it makes the outcome more exciting, right? And you know, you need this for you, because it is all about you. And even doing things when you're exhausted, you know, because when that oxygen pumps, you're awake again, you know, you're ready to go again. And why are you ready to go again? Because everything that's negative, that, you know, that's sort of stuck all over you, that you, wherever you've been during the day, is still there. Shake it away, walk it away, shower it away, you know, it's gone. Your energy's back. Interesting that, isn't it? Now here's our first card. Angel of Grounding. Okay, so once again, bringing grounding back into it. When you're sort of wishy-washy, it's like you're not grounded, you're not centered, you're not connecting. And maybe that's because you're energetically disconnected because of tiredness. Okay, I've got two. Okay, what I was going to say, God, back in 1990 when I first did my Reiki, going back a while, we learned this without any symbols or any energetic healing. Okay, when you're exhausted and you're running on fight and flight, we used to call it a quick zap tui. Okay, but like what you do is you rub your hands together. Now you can feel the energy in your hands, you can feel the heat. If you pull them apart, you can feel. Okay, so this is really basic, but you can feel that heat. Now everybody knows where their kidneys are, behind their back, under the rib cage there, or where the rib cage is, because the adrenals sit on top of that. This is where you put your hands. Okay, now honestly, gosh, even doing that, I can feel the heat just pumping in and my body going, we'll take that energy. This is what it's like, okay? But you can be like, have your feet on the ground, okay? So you're anchored into the earth and you can grow, you know, branches out of your feet, going into the earth where it's cooler, and, you know, just giving back everything that shouldn't be around into the earth so the earth can transmute it, Mother Gaia. Your adrenal glands, from running around and just being on pure exhaustion, you're sending them some love because you're putting your healing hands there. Everybody's got them, okay? No one is better than the other, and you don't need courses to know that you are an energetic being and your body will respond to your energy, okay? And you can close your eyes if you wish, and you just need to breathe in and out, and just, you might see colors. You might, well, because your hands are behind your back, your chest is open too. okay? Because all day when you're forward, that chest is getting crushed, okay? So putting your hands and your shoulders back and really pumping that energy into those adrenal glands which sit above your kidneys like little hats. It's like yummy, yummy, yummy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there's a little pick-me-up you can do. Now you could do this in your workplace as well, like if you just, you know, like that 3 o'clock afternoon slump, you know, like when you energetically you just sort of drop. You can recharge your battery, your energetic battery, okay? I'm here to show you the simple things in life that you can do, say, or work with. Okay, so you can have a better, more productive life as well. And like when I put my hands on me, it's like 2 irons coming out. It's like, yes, a body. Let's get them. And you'll feel that too. So the angel of grounding, that connection. And just sitting there, just being. You know, like, because as you center and you breathe and you connect to the earth with your base chakra, you know, all the busyness that might have been up here is just, you're breathing it, it's just coming into a gentler rhythm, okay? You're just centering, realigning, and it's beautiful. And this is what nature does. This is why nature is so important to us. This is why we have to keep, you know, really putting it out there and really supporting people that want to keep the earth the way it is, looking after it, healing it, not the other stuff that happens out there. An angel of success. Well, that's good, isn't it? There you go. You're on a winner here. So many things you can do for you. You know, you just got to keep an open mind. And when, you know, you learn things or you see things, you know, you don't trust everything as gospel. But if it resonates with you and sits within you, you know that means something, okay? And that's what you work with, and that's where you want to go and delve into more, and that's what you want to do. Okay? Actually, they were just showing me then, with the pick-me-up on the kidneys, on the adrenal glands, you can also do that with your eyes too. You know, like sometimes when you're sitting at a computer desk all the time and your eyes are really, really tired and they're going red, raw, scratching because you're really sitting there looking, going like, oh yeah, okay, yep, great. You know, which isn't me because I don't really do that because I'm the least technical person. But same thing, just put your hand over your eyes. Close your eyes and put your hands there. And oh my gosh, you will see colours. You'll feel that heat. Your eyes, honestly, your body just loves it. It's so simple that we can do stuff to ourselves and it works, okay? Because we are energy. Like a child who falls over in the playground, you know? They go and put their hand exactly where they fell. You know, it hurts. They're sending it healing. They don't think twice. Has that been conditioned into them? No. It's natural. But as you get older, you get told other things, you know? Like, don't be a sook. Just get on with it. Pick yourself up, princess. Do you know what I mean? And you sort of think that's not a natural thing to do. And it really is. And we have to really watch what comes out of here because it does damage, okay? Because we're all really innocent at one stage of our life until people filtered in what they wanted to filter in and make you believe. And the last one, we've got Angel of Remembrance. And today I feel that this card of remembrance is, I feel like it's more of a mediumship card for today. I'm thinking about your departed loved ones that are crossed over. Just, you know, sometimes memories come up and, you know, might be good memories, they might be bad memories, but they're memories. But like, it's still, when you're on the other side, all that is cleared. Okay, because we have contracts and we're here to do our contract, whatever that means. And not all lessons are good. But like, it's like they're sending you love, they're letting you know that they're here. You know, because if you're feeling it, they're probably sending you a message. They could be around you, but all you get is you know, a deja vu, a memory of something from the past. Okay? And that's because they're still with you. Okay? Still watching over you. Probably protecting you now more than ever. And if you actually are thinking of someone in particular, this mediumship card for you will also mean they're acknowledging that you are correct. This is your validation. They've heard. And of course they hear. Okay? So, yeah, there's the self-reflection on which way that sits with you. And if you have any more questions that you would like to ask me, or there's anything, you know, you'd specifically like to know or learn about, let me know. I will be having workshops coming up, but like, there's a lot of free stuff you can still give away, okay? To help people move forward in their lives, because at the end of the day, it's like, why had that door ever closed in your life? That's the sad part, that, you know, what, you just stop thinking that you're worthy, you don't have time for it, why excuse? We all do it, okay, or we all have done it. And then it's like, gosh, if we just centered and connected, you'd be able to move forward more positively, you know, with trust and faith. So this is where I want you all to come back, because everything you need is within you. And I want you to realize, you know, you're just like me, you're like everyone. You use it, you lose it. Okay, so I want you to come back and get to know yourself again, and use little tools to help you move forward in your life. And the bigger things we'll do workshops on, okay? But this way it covers everybody, so everybody's got something that they can bring forward in their life and change. That won't cost them. But, you know, it's opening a doorway to the better life that we can all have. Okay, so let's all do this journey together. And I'm here. You know, so if you want to send me a text message with something that you want to know, let's address it. This is your time. This is me giving my time to you guys, for you guys to have support. Okay, with the only way I know how to give it. Okay, but if you do want me for anything else, I'm available for that too. Okay, so on that note, have a great day, and we'll see you again. Bye for now.